Hey y'all, it's part 2 of God removing a Judas from my life. So, alright, I want to talk about like just the traits I was noticing. And it's crazy because my discernment was not good at first. I'm gonna be so honest, when I first came to Christ, my discernment was still like shaky. Like it could be in my face and I probably still wouldn't know. But the traits of this person was just kind of weird sometimes. They was always in this like depressed state. It was very hard to be around them sometimes. I liked being around them because it was a vibe and it really helped me get some stress off. But at the same time, it was like when she got low, it was like really low lows. So I noticed that I used to start feeling drained. Not even when I was just around her, but even on the phone. That's something that I noticed. I'm like, why every time we talk, I feel like I don't get nothing done? Like I started to feel stagnant. Like it was just so crazy. Like it's like I was talking to this person so much, yet I wasn't getting nothing done. Like I don't even know how to explain that, but that was just one of the traits or the emotions and the things that I noticed. On top of that, I realized she used to say things like, for example, I told y'all how I would be trying to motivate her, but the more I motivated her, she would still feel left out. And then later on in my walk with Christ, God was telling me that's rejection. So even though she had people around her that supported her, whether that was me, her mom, her significant other, she still felt alone. And I'm just like, wow, like now I really know the traits of these spirits, this rejection, spirit of rejection and depression. You could have a whole village and still feel alone. So yeah, she would just say things like, oh, you're gonna leave me. Like she felt like I was gonna leave her. She felt like the connections that I had with my other friends, that they were just a little bit more than what I had with her. But like I said, the whole time we was friends, I didn't know that. I didn't know she felt that way. So what I realized about the Judas is they hold things in for a long period of time and then they let it out all at once. So it's like a shocker. You're like, dang, like I didn't know that they was feeling this way. And I'm not gonna lie, I invited her to things because I didn't want her to feel left out. So anytime that I was hosting an event, because back in the world, I low key used to host events. Like I was the type to get everybody together, and God was letting me know that was like a form of my evangelism. I can still do that now for Christ, but in the world, I was doing it for the wrong reasons. In the world, I would get all my friends together and we will go with travel. We'll just go to Orlando, because we're from Florida. So yeah, we'll just go to Orlando and we'll just all be in a Airbnb. And y'all know we ain't doing nothing holy and righteous. So even though I was in Christ, that was like the beginning of my walk. So I was still completely living that same worldly lifestyle. The fornication, the drinking, the cursing, all of that. But at the same time, I was so infatuated with God that I would talk to everybody about God. And I'd be like, yeah, this is who I'll be watching. I was watching Isaiah Saldivar. God bless him, because he really saved me. Like, not him, but that Jesus through him saved me. I better go watch him. So yeah, I was like that person that was like keeping everybody together and, you know, make it was like I was the glue in a sense. And I didn't realize that I was really keeping a lot of people in sin by doing what I was doing. And the Lord told me later on that I was having sin fest, because that's basically what it was. I was having sin fest with my friends, thinking that this lifestyle is cool. But yeah, I'll basically invite her to places. And like I said, she was already battling her own insecurities. Because when you go through insecurity, you go through rejection, all of that, it does make you feel less than. It makes you have low self esteem. So she already felt like the last one out. So it was kind of hard. It was like it wasn't really much I could do to make her feel better. Now, let me tell y'all, even though I was peeping little things, I still was being around her in a sense. But then, let me tell y'all what happened. This is going to be in the next part. And the next part is about a church service that I went to that basically opened my eyes a little bit more.